Momfluencers fake kidnap. A woman who said a Latino group tried to take her kids gave false info to cops. Yeah, but anything for that 15 minutes of fame, huh? Even if it's at the expense of others. And what really sucks is stuff like a car crash would actually have more people stopping to take video footage than there would be likely people stopping to actually help. But you know the good old mentality of 15 minutes of fame is 15 minutes of fame, and there's no such thing as bad press, is there? Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/iamatotalpieceofshit because I have no hope for this world. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and to see more content like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on those notifications. Okie dokie, let's go. Deal with your dog's waste so no one else has to. The rest of the photo, I'm honestly not up for showing. It's a bunch of dog doo-doo bags. But yeah, it's actually kind of funny. Like, some of the population of the human race is able to pick up dog doo-doo only on their own property. The second they leave that patch of land, they are physically unable to pick up their own dog's doo-doo. And I've seen it firsthand, both in public and at my own work. People will say,
"Oh, that's gross. Can you get that for me?"
no, your dog, your problem. You wouldn't want somebody coming into your house and pooping on the floor, so why come into our property and do it on ours? Okay, I'm no mathematician, and I'm not the quickest with the kilometers an hour to miles an hour conversion, but I know 60 miles an hour is 100 kilometers an hour, so that's pretty darn fast. And unless this is on something like the Autobahn where you're permitted to go this fast, you got no business going 360 kilometers an hour. Like, seriously, I want a really fast car to enjoy myself, but unless I'm permitted to go that fast, I'm not going to. Also, the lovely caption of this said that you're on the phone and weaving in between the lanes. Perfect. 3 Colorado officers who laughed at body camera footage of the violent arrest of a 73-year-old woman with dementia are no longer employed by the department, says this person. Laughing at somebody with dementia has got to be one of the most immature and stupid things possible, especially with a job title that requires you uphold a professional standard. A male removed his colostomy bag at Kid Rock's Big Honky Tonk Rock and Roll Steakhouse within the last hour and started swinging the filled bag at others, including Metropolitan Nashville Police Department officers. Some units and patrons have been assaulted with feces, and at least one officer has left work to change clothes. This is at least the 3rd call on the same man this shift, and he previously refused medical assistance each time and is now being transported to booking. Just a little heads up, if anybody's just curious what a colostomy bag is and you're about to look it up, don't do it if you've eaten in the past 2 to 3 hours. Although if you know what the word feces means, then you probably already know. One person fakes Tourette's syndrome and the other one doxes them. Both equally POSs, but seriously, one, don't fake any type of disorder. You're absolute trash if you try to use those disorders to gain followings, and you're also a big pile of trash if you decide to leak somebody's private information. I'm fairly certain there's some sort of legal thing about it, but 2 wrongs don't make a right, so like, just don't leak anybody's information and don't fake any type of disorder to gain a following. It could be autism, it could be DID, it could be Tourette's, it doesn't matter. Don't fake it for a following. She's gone. We are broken. Rest in peace, Kopi, my sweet, sweet girl.
Justin, can you please give my son a Robux? His username is Vils, and by the way, R.I.P. Kopi.
Originally, I thought it was some sort of Twitter bot, but no, this is actually a legit person, and it reminded me of this actually happening to me in person myself. I had just recently lost a pet animal, a wonderful beagle, and somebody decided to make a stupid Monster Reborn joke because I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With them at the time. That was the fastest I have ever dropped somebody from my life.
When girls go out wearing tiny, tight, skimpy outfits, I mean, they have the choice to wear something else, something less provocative. Really, girls are asking for it. If you're out in public and I see you're not wearing any protective headgear, does that give me the right to smash in your skull with a hammer? I mean, you asked for it since you're not wearing something to protect your head.
Yeah, honestly, that's like the best reaction I could have seen for that. Like, if it's hot outside and I decide to wear a tank top, that doesn't give anybody the right to come up and squeeze my arm if I do any heavy lifting of the sort. And I've had somebody do that to me while I was at work, and it was weird as hell. I wasn't even in a tank top. I was in my regular work uniform. Like, this whole thing about, like, they dress this way, they were asking for it, is complete BS. Honestly, nobody should be looking at an outfit, and one of the thoughts that comes up is, how will people treat me negatively if I wear this? But unfortunately, because of posts like this, those thoughts actually do exist. Race dog tests positive for meth. Trainer disqualified. I honestly forgot that, like, dog racing existed. I thought it ended, like, the 80s or 90s. And secondly, who's giving him meth? I got arrested for drink driving the first night pubs were open, so that was an experience. Oh, and I go to this university. I don't don't even know what to say that at. Oh, yeah, I do. F you. People die from drunk drivers hitting them every day. Again, F you.
Yeah, that was not a good idea from me. I wasn't even that drunk, to be honest. My personality just makes me seem drunk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna continue this conversation.
Yeah, you know, just casually flexing drunk driving on a dating profile.
Yep, that'll get you all the ladies. A man has been fined $1,250 plus extra fees after he shot a plover with a bow and arrow in an attempt to scare the bird away. A member of the public spotted the injured bird last August and called RSPCA QLD. The plover was mother to 4 chicks that were standing with her partner nearby. The family of plovers is well known in the area, and neighbors stayed with the birds until rescue officers Chantel arrived. The plover was treated at the wildlife hospital in Wakal, and although she was still able to walk, vets had to euthanize her due to the severity of her injuries.
Dude, that is a 2-ounce bird. You do not need to go around shooting stuff you don't like.
I don't know how aggressive plovers are, honestly, but you could have just gone over and tried waving it off.
Pleb Libby Lou was the suspect of controversy in late December of 2007 when blank of blank made her 6-year-old daughter, this girl, write a fake essay about her father named blank as part of a contest held by the company where the winner would receive the grand prize of 4 tickets to a Hannah Montana concert in Albany, New York. In the essay, Blank explained that her husband, this person, died in Iraq via a roadside bomb while serving in the army.
You know, I actually found these kind of contests pretty cool because you get to experience stuff with the celebrities that are part of your favorite TV shows. Although the parents are honestly just complete a-holes on this, and this is just ridiculous. Although I'm honestly not surprised that something this low actually happened, because some people will stoop to new lengths and surprise everybody of how low you can go to win a contest. Last Saturday, a sibling of one of our students was racially attacked at Sky Zone Maple Grove. This 10-year-old child was cornered, slapped, choked, body slammed, told to go back to China. He's born here and not Chinese, and screamed at why he brought the Chinese flu here. As terror and confusion overtook this 10-year-old child, he screamed for help from bystander parents who witnessed the assault. Employees were present and witnessed the assault as well. No one helped. Feeling defeated, confused, and scared, he finally broke down in tears. Eventually, a parent walked by and interrupted the attack. We have to do better as humans, for the parents and employees who witnessed the assault and did nothing. I hope you can find courage next time. I hope you can find some humanness in you as a person and as a parent to interrupt hate. I also hope this never happens to your child/children. To the parent who finally ended this terrifying ordeal, thank you for being brave, thank you for caring, and thank you for being a human. I want to see the attacker try to justify themselves. I legitimately want to see why they thought it was okay to attack a 10-year-old. I want to see them try to justify why they thought it was okay to attack a 10-year-old and try to say it's because of the virus. Because this has got to be one of the most stupid things I've seen in a while. Seriously, attacking a 10-year-old saying that he brought the virus because of his skin color. Please stop stealing the succulents from this garden. You are ruining all of my hard work. If you see a sign like this and you think for a single second, why is a sign like this necessary? Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, some people are the whole, I can't read so that sign can't stop me mentality, and I absolutely hate you for it. And honestly, I've thought about putting a sign like that on my own Jeep, because apparently as soon as people see purple vinyl, they think, ooh, I want to touch it. No, please don't. The commonality between both stupid signs is that there's a lack of respect, and honestly, how hard is it to have respect for other people's property? A restaurant manager who forced a black man to work without pay owes him more than $500,000 in restitution, court rules. A South Carolina man who was forced to work over 100 hours every week for years without pay and subjected to verbal and physical abuse was supposed to receive close to $273,000 in restitution after his former manager pleaded guilty. But that initial amount was too low. An appellate court ruled in April the man should have received more than double that amount, closer to $546,000 from the manager to account for federal labor laws, according to the ruling. This person was forced to work at a cafeteria in Conway without pay for years. His manager, this this other person, pleaded guilty to forced labor in 2018 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison for his abuse of this person, a black man who has intellectual disabilities. I was actually curious about the two parts of this, the one main thing being how he was forced to work for years without pay and how the manager was able to get away with it, and the other one being how he was going to get the payment. And I looked in the comments for that one, it was actually kind of funny. They take all of his assets, wring them up like a wet towel, and then squeeze them and liquidate them. So when the dummy's finished with his 10-year prison sentence, he'll have nothing to come back to. No properties, no assets, no nothing. And with that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more content like this in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on those notifications. Let's see if we can get this video to 1,600 likes in the first 24 hours, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.